as detectives here in the capital investigate 3 murders overnight, literally 4 hours apart. Police have no motive to follow in any of the homicides at this point. However, they're appealing to anyone with information to contact them. Our AltaV's Munnings covered both scenes last night and explains what police found in tonight's top story.
A long convoy of police vehicles lining Carmichael Road was the evidence that a serious matter was being investigated. When we arrived at the scene, a track road located near the intersection of Carmichael and Bacardi Roads, we were able to see a light flashing in the darkness. Several police officers perused the scene with their flashlights in tow. Head of the Central Detective Unit, Superintendent Paul Roll, then emerged to speak with reporters about their initial investigation. He confirmed that police fire services received a call shortly before 7 p.m. Saturday of a bushfire through a track road off Carmichael Road. But when firefighters arrived on the scene, they discovered that there was no bushfire, but a vehicle that was on fire, which was later extinguished. And that's when a gruesome discovery was made.
There were 2 bodies in the vehicle burnt beyond recognition. One was in the front seat, passenger seat, and the other in the rear seat. One of them appeared to be a female and one appeared to be a male as it stands right now, but of course we'll have to wait the autopsy in order to confirm whether or not that is in fact so.
Now, it wasn't easy getting to the actual scene, but when we arrived, we saw 2 body bags with the victims inside about to be removed by morticians. Each body was placed on a gurney and left in separate vehicles. Superintendent Roll confirmed that this incident has been classified as a murder.
The vehicles appeared to have been placed there. Did not seem to have a hood on the vehicle, so it's possible that somebody drove it and dumped it there.
And it looks like that happened today, or did it happen a few days ago? Too early to tell?
The fire was today. The only thing in the bag there right now is a smoldering human remains on the vehicle, so it's unable to say. We know that the fire occurred. Unable to say whether or not the persons would have been killed today, unless they were killed in the fire. That we have to wait for the autopsy.
Police believe the car also burnt beyond recognition was either a Dodge Stratus or Avenger. However, while detectives continue their initial investigation, they're sending out an urgent appeal to anyone with any information on these double murders to contact them immediately.
For anyone I've seen today, Dodge vehicle being towed on a wrecker in the Carmichael Road area, then I would hope that they would give us a call so we could follow up on that.
About 4 hours later, around 10 o'clock Saturday night, detectives were called to Thompson Lane, that's off East Street, to investigate another murder. According to Superintendent Roll, police learned that gunshots were heard through a track road between Thompson Lane and Strawn's Corner.
Upon arrival at the scene, they met a male suffering from apparent gunshot wound to the upper body. The EMS responded to the scene where they announced the male deceased. Acting on information, officers pursued 2 suspects to the Sunlight Village area, where they cornered both males in an abandoned building, and officers moved in, where they apprehended both of those suspects and recovered a firearm, which we believe is linked to this latest homicide. We assure the Bahamian people that whether they burned beyond recognition or whether they shot and left for dead, the Bahamas police is still one of the best, if not the best in the region, and we've been able to solve them.
Now, police say this murder victim, whom they believe is a resident of Strawn's Corner, was reportedly shot multiple times about the body. And police credit information received from the community in quickly apprehending the suspects. Once again, police make an urgent appeal to anyone with information on these cases to call them as soon as possible. AltaV's Munnings for the ZNS News Network.